Over 50? Here's something you might not expect. The secret to strength, balance, and long life in Japan isn't found in a gym. It's found in movement. Simple, quiet, deliberate movement. Every morning across Japan, elders can be seen in parks, temple paths, and quiet side streets moving gracefully, breathing deeply, staying connected to their bodies. And that's why Japan has more centenarians than anywhere else on Earth. These aren't extreme workouts. They're daily rituals, 6 gentle movements practiced by millions, each designed to restore balance, lubricate joints, sharpen the mind, and extend vitality. And the best part? You can do all of them right where you are. No gym, no equipment, just your body and a few mindful minutes each day. Let's begin. Movement number 6, Sampo, the mindful walk. It might sound simple, walking, but Sampo isn't just walking. It's slow walking with awareness. Each step is intentional, each breath synchronized with motion. In Japanese culture, Sampo is more than exercise. It's meditation in motion. It reconnects your body's rhythm to your breathing and reawakens balance centers that quietly fade after 50. A 10-year study from Kyoto University found that seniors who practiced Sampo daily had 62% less arterial stiffness and walked with the grace of people 2 decades younger. Why? Because walking slowly, really slowly, forces the body to engage muscles most of us never use, the ones that stabilize every step. Each step rolls from heel to arch to toe, activating all 33 joints in each foot. That sends signals to your brain, recalibrating your balance system and strengthening the neural connections that keep you upright and stable. You won't find this in a gym. There's no heavy breathing, no sweat. But after a few weeks, many report feeling more grounded, calmer, and even lighter on their feet. Tip: start with just 10 minutes a day on natural ground, grass, dirt, even gravel. Uneven surfaces activate your stabilizer muscles far more than pavement. Let your arms swing gently, keep your breath soft, and notice your surroundings. This isn't just walking. This is how the Japanese tune their bodies and minds every morning, aligning breath, posture, and awareness into one graceful practice. And you can too.
Movement number 5, Radio Taiso. Every morning at exactly 6:30 a.m., a familiar piano melody drifts through Japan's airwaves. From rural villages to bustling cities, millions of people pause. Office workers, school children, and retirees, all ready to move in sync. It's not news. It's not the weather. It's Radio Taiso, Japan's 3-minute ritual of renewal. Designed in 1928, Radio Taiso has been practiced for nearly a century. 13 flowing stretches, arm circles, side bends, gentle squats, rhythmic knee lifts, performed gracefully, with soft music guiding every motion. But don't mistake it for a workout. There's no sweating, no strain, no competition. It's simply movement, fluid, balanced, and full of purpose. A study of more than 8,000 Japanese seniors found that those who performed Radio Taiso every day had 40% fewer falls and 55% less chronic back pain. Their hips and shoulders stayed mobile well into their 80s. The secret? It's all about joint lubrication. When you move each joint through its full range every morning, you activate the production of synovial fluid, the body's natural oil for flexibility. Without it, stiffness creeps in faster than we realize, especially after 50. Each movement in Radio Taiso gently pumps that fluid through your joints, refreshing them from the inside out, like greasing the hinges of your own body. And the beauty? It takes only 3 minutes and 15 seconds. You can do it in your pajamas, barefoot in your living room, right after waking up. No equipment, no excuses. Tip: do it first thing in the morning, right after you wake up. That's when your growth hormones are naturally higher and your muscles are most receptive. What you're doing isn't just stretching, it's renewal. One breath, one gentle movement at a time. Millions in Japan begin their day this way, not to burn calories, but to honor their bodies. Movement number 4. Deep squat rest. Walk through a park in Tokyo on a quiet afternoon, and you might see something that surprises you. Elderly men and women, some well into their 70s or 80s, resting easily in a deep squat. Heels flat, back straight, reading the newspaper, trimming bonsai, talking softly with friends. It looks effortless, but for most people over 50 outside of Japan, holding this position for more than a few seconds feels impossible. And it's not because of age, it's because of habit. We stopped squatting when we started sitting. Chairs, cars, couches, they've quietly shortened our hips, weakened our knees, and locked our ankles. But in Japan, where floor sitting and squatting remain part of daily life, mobility endures naturally. A 12-year study of more than 5,000 Japanese seniors discovered something remarkable. Those who could hold a deep squat for just 2 minutes had a 70% lower chance of needing assisted living later in life. Their hips stayed open, their knees strong, and their independence intact. Biomechanically, the deep squat is a full-body therapy. It opens your hips through their complete range, strengthens the pelvic floor, vital for bladder control, and decompresses your spine after hours of sitting. It even reawakens your ankle mobility, which directly impacts your balance and walking stride. Think of it not as a stretch, but as a reset. The posture your body was designed to rest in before chairs ever existed. Tip: start gently. Use a wall, a sturdy chair, or even a countertop for balance. If your heels lift off the ground, slide a small rolled towel under them for support. Hold the squat for 20 to 30 seconds, a few times a day, and build up slowly. Within weeks, you'll feel your hips release, your lower back ease, and your knees begin to trust you again. This isn't about flexibility. It's about reclaiming your natural design, the ability to rest, restore, and realign your body right from the ground. And once you get it back, you'll never want to sit the same way again.
Movement number 3, single leg standing. In Japan, doctors don't just prescribe pills for aging, they prescribe balance. And one of the most effective prescriptions is almost unbelievably simple. Stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice a day. It sounds easy, maybe even silly, but science says otherwise. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University followed more than 12,000 older adults and found something extraordinary. Those who practiced single-leg standing every day had 68% fewer hip fractures, 75% fewer fall-related hospitalizations, and greater brain volume in areas linked to coordination and spatial awareness. Here's why. When you balance on one leg, your body makes hundreds of micro-adjustments every minute. Tiny, invisible corrections that fire up your core, hips, ankles, and the deep stabilizer muscles that protect you from falling. Your inner ear's balance system lights up. Your brain becomes alert, constantly recalibrating your center of gravity. And studies now show that this simple act strengthens neural pathways responsible for focus, coordination, and longevity. In fact, researchers at the Mayo Clinic report that your ability to stand on one leg for 30 seconds or more is a stronger predictor of lifespan than your cholesterol or blood pressure. Think about that. Your balance tells more about your health than your lab results. Here's how to start. Stand near a wall or countertop for safety. Lift one foot just 1 or 2 inches off the floor. Focus your eyes on a fixed point ahead. Breathe naturally. Start with 20 to 30 seconds on each leg once or twice a day. When that becomes easy, try closing your eyes or stand on a folded towel to challenge your stability. Many Japanese seniors do this while brushing their teeth. They've turned an everyday habit into a powerful daily ritual for balance and brain health. Tip: add gentle head turns or slow arm movements once you're comfortable. This forces your brain to adapt in real time, improving neuroplasticity, the ability of your brain to rewire and stay sharp with age. It's balance training for your body and your brain, all in just 1 minute of mindful stillness. And if you're thinking, I don't have time, you already brush your teeth twice a day. Why not age-proof your brain while you're at it?
Movement number 2, floor sitting transitions. In Japan, sitting on the floor isn't unusual. It's everyday life. Families share meals at low tables. Elders kneel during tea ceremonies. Children play, stretch, and rest, all on the same wooden or tatami floors. It's simple, yet profoundly powerful. Because getting down to the floor and back up again engages almost every joint and muscle in your body. And over time, it silently builds the one thing that matters most after 50, functional strength. A major study from the University of Tsukuba followed over 10,000 older adults for 6 years. They discovered that those who could sit down on the floor and rise back up without using their hands had significantly better balance, joint mobility, and even lower mortality rates. That's right. The ability to get up from the floor predicted longevity better than weight, blood pressure, or BMI. Why? Because this simple act combines strength, flexibility, coordination, and spatial awareness, the exact physical qualities that decline quietly as we age. Each transition is a conversation between your brain and your body. It asks your core to stabilize, your hips to open, your knees to bend, and your mind to stay aware of your posture and position. And the more you practice, the sharper that conversation becomes. How to start? Use a yoga mat, carpet, or soft surface. From standing, lower yourself gently into a kneeling or cross-legged position. Pause. Then, rise back to standing using support from a wall or chair or your legs if needed. Even 2 or 3 transitions a day build noticeable strength within weeks. At first, it may feel awkward or stiff. That's okay. You're retraining your body to remember how it used to move naturally. Tip: if you struggle, try lowering yourself halfway, pause, then push back up. Gradually increase your range of motion. With time, you'll notice improved hip flexibility, core control, and ease of movement. This isn't about looking fit. It's about staying independent. Because the day you can't get off the floor easily is the day your body begins to lose the freedom it was designed to have. And in Japan, that freedom, the ability to move gracefully, without effort, is seen not as youth, but as wisdom in motion. Movement number 1, the towel twist. This final movement might look too simple to matter. A towel, 2 hands, a gentle twist. But in Japan, this humble ritual is known as tenugui hibiki, and it's credited by many elders, even centenarians, as their secret to lasting mobility and mental clarity. Here's how it works. Hold a towel at shoulder height, arms extended. Pull it outward gently, as if trying to tear it in half. Now slowly twist your torso to one side while keeping your hips forward. Hold for 3 seconds. Return to center. Then twist to the other side, keeping tension on the towel the entire time. That tension wakes up deep stabilizer muscles throughout your spine, core, and shoulders, the ones that rarely activate in traditional workouts. In scans of Japanese seniors who practice this daily, scientists noticed something fascinating. This simple motion activated both hemispheres of the brain simultaneously,
improving coordination, memory, and even reaction speed. And in a 20-year study of over 15,000 Japanese elders, those who performed the towel twist daily for just 2 minutes lived, on average, 7 years longer. Their grip strength, a key measure of vitality, stayed above the independence threshold well into their 90s. Their bone density remained nearly 2 decades younger than their peers. Tip: do it first thing in the morning to wake up your spine and brain, and again before bed to calm your nervous system. It bookends your day with activation and recovery, one movement to energize, one to restore. No gym, no noise, just you, your breath, and a towel. 2 minutes that can quite literally change how your body and mind age.
Safety first. If you're dealing with joint pain, poor balance, or simply haven't moved much in years, start small. These movements aren't about perfection, they're about consistency, awareness, and kindness toward your body. Practice near a wall or countertop for support. Begin with the standing movements like Sampo and the towel twist. As you grow stronger, add the deeper ones, squats and floor transitions, slowly, patiently. Pain is not progress. Listen to your body. Speak to your doctor or therapist if you have specific conditions. Because aging well isn't about pushing harder, it's about moving smarter. You don't need to move to Japan to age like the Japanese. You just need to move with purpose. These 6 rituals, Sampo, Radio Taiso, the deep squat rest, single leg standing, floor sitting, and the towel twist, take less than 15 minutes a day. They require no equipment, no sweat, and no perfect form, only intention. What you've seen today isn't a workout routine. It's not anti-aging. It's a return to natural human movement, the kind we slowly lose in a chair-bound, screen-filled, convenience-driven world. The Japanese elders don't do these exercises to live forever. They do them to live well, clear-headed, strong, and independent for as long as life allows. And you can too. Start with one movement, 1 minute, one choice. Because sometimes that single moment of movement can ripple into years of vitality, balance, and peace. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these movements inspired you most? Have you tried any of them, or will you begin today? Share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, aging isn't something we endure. It's something we shape, one mindful movement at a time.